This is the start of episode 8, part 2. Let's get into it. I've come across the first error I knew I would run into when building this sort of auto smelter. With this auto smelter, it's really efficient, but I'm going to have to move it. And that is such a exhausting thing that I'm going to have to do, but it wasn't really good here anyway. It was very in the way, and it wasn't very, I didn't like it or anything, so I'm probably going to make a lot smaller and compact one somewhere else, probably in my either old base or do a whole building for it. I think for now I'll probably just move it out, and I'll probably move it out to just here or something for now, just above here. I'm probably going to go and probably start at about here, I would say. So it's got a bit to go down, and then probably start about going here, I would say. And it'll look really cool because the roof's 5, so it needs a middle anyway. So doing this won't make it look off. It'll be like dead center of the thing. It'll come down all the way, and then I'll make it so there's like a bridge going off. I'm picturing it in my head, but it's gonna be hard to describe it. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it anyway, and let's get straight into it. Just another interruption. I did all this on stream as well. All of the progress you see, it snaps to being like a lot done because I did most of it on my streams and stuff. If you want to check that out, my Twitch is in the description. And get back to it. So I've been working on it now, and I've got quite far into it. So let me show you the progress. So I've done all these. I've filled all these chests up and stuff. So if I come down here now, you can see it's a lot more like on the test world that I built half of it on. You can see it was a lot more like small. It didn't look right, but this one looks a lot more like a train tunnel, and it goes really far down. Like if I went to the very edge, it just is rendered in, which is such a nice little thing. And I did have a beacon for this as well to do it all, so I managed to, but I do need to get rid of this layer too. And then I can start working on the walls and getting the walls done and stuff like that. And then once I get the walls done, I'll start decorating it up and getting ready for the chest to be added in. And then after the chests are added in, I can just go ahead and see how it all works. It's looking good so far. I really do like how it's turning out. I did most of this on stream too, a lot of it off stream and off camera, because I just sort of came on and off every now and then to do some, just so I didn't get too bored of it. But it looks good. The other problem I found with this is all the mobs. So I'm going to dig out the bottom layer and then put lights down. So I've started, this is all like the deep slate that I've got. I haven't got much. This is the rest that I've got currently. So I'm just turning it all into polished deep slate, and then I have to turn it into bricks, and then I'll turn it into tiles. And I'm gonna have to see how much this will do for me, because I don't know how much it'll do. So this is a very long process to go through. I have to turn it a lot of times, and then turn it into turn it, and voila. So I've got a full shulker box currently of deep slate tiles. I don't think this will do much because it's only going to do, I would say, maybe just under a quarter, I want to guess. But I reckon it'll be okay, but I need to do the layout anyway. I'm going to start doing the layout and stuff and see how it looks. So I'm going to do one side, and then I can just copy it over onto the other side, and then I'll slowly make my way around. For now, I'm just going to make it all deep slate tiles. I don't have any really good plan for this, so I will update you on the progress. So this is getting done slowly but surely. I've still got all that to go, but I've done like 5 rooms so far. I'm basically just copying it, what it is on this side, and then copying it. I'm slowly making more progress. So far I've basically done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, so I'll have 6 on each side. So I did calculate it completely right. I'll have 12 sections per floor, so that'll be 24 on total. Then that'll mean I'll have 20 items that have been sorted, because I'll have a 5x4, meaning 5 items to be sorted. So that means 20 items per section, which means it's about 480 items in total that I can sort. I won't have I'll have probably 400 items that have been sorted, and then 80 of the double chests will just be, or maybe more. 2 sections probably will just be items just not being sorted. So all the non-stackable or non-items that start being sorted will just go in a chest. But I think what I'm going to do is have a burn chest next to this chest. Hopefully I don't get mixed up with it all. But I'll have like one going into the sorter system, and then one going into like fire. Because then I can get rid of all the random ones that I don't want to sort, basically. And then, you know, it'll be worth it. So I'm going to continue this, do this, and then I'll calculate all the materials out. And right, so I've run in my first problem. While I was doing this, I've figured out that I've miscalculated how big I need to do it. I did just do a rough estimate and mine it all out. And if I overshot it, I overshot it. If I didn't, I didn't. But with this, there's I could always just end it off, but that would look really weird because over this way I basically have 3 blocks from the first arch, same on this side, but down here it's like not. So I'm gonna have to make it go out, and I'm just gonna mine out like 3 blocks this way, so it'll be down here, and then it'll end off here. So it'll end off right where this is here. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some more mining, which sucks, but it's going to be necessary. So I'm probably just going to move my beacon down here just to get it done. And then any mining that needs mining, and then I'll mine all this out again. And yeah, it's a heavy task. Let's get to it. I've got to say, after 3 days of mining, this is still very satisfying to me. I still really like doing this because it's just like haste, and mining, you know, stone. It's just so satisfying. I love the noise. But it's not bad. It's still quite nice. I think I would prefer doing this than a lot of other activities in Minecraft. So I've done it now. I've basically mined all this out, so there is all of them done. All the bottom ones are done now. This is how it'll look, and then what I'm going to basically do is move this a block up, do spruce, do a little railing here, and then pretty much copy these onto the back wall, and then I'll mine out the back wall, and I'll do all the chests. I need to mine out this back wall too, so there's a lot more mining that needs to be done. So I'm not done with the mining just yet, but I have done them all, and I was spot on. Oh, where's my helmet gone? I was spot on, basically. I've done all of them, and I have 6 on each row. So there's on each floor there's 12, so that means in total there's going to be 24, because I'm going to be doing this exact thing but onto the back wall. So there's 24. What I'm calling them is I'm calling them sections. So there's sections, and then the sets that I'm wanting to do, which you saw in the world, it were like the 4x5 double chests. I'm calling them sets. So I'm going to have 4 sets per section, basically. It's a very confusing way of doing it, but that's how it works better in my mind. So I'm going to keep doing it like that. So here's the fun part. I've done all the math. I've worked out everything that I need roughly for it. This probably won't be the exact amount that I'll need for it, but pretty much spot on. So for this, I'll have 480 items that can be sorted, which is great. Probably 80 of these chests I'm gonna have. So 80 of the double chest. Well, I'll have quite a lot of it not being sorted. I'll have it like, so it's the things that can't be sorted. I'll have go into chests, so I'll have like loads of room, like a lot of room for that sort of stuff. So roughly I need 3,840 chests just for the chests alone to place them down and have all the chests done, which is 60 stacks. So that's pretty much like nearly 2 shulker full. So and then I'll need another 60 stacks for the hoppers, probably more, because I'll need the hoppers to go into the chests, and then also to go on top for like the sorters and stuff, and then maybe some more in between, possibly. I'm going to try and use water as much as possible to keep down all the entities and stuff, because hoppers count as entity, which will cause entity lag, and I don't want that. So and then the redstone, for the redstone I need, for the little thing, for the red back of the sort, like the sorting bit, I'll need 1,440 redstone. That's singular, just the redstone. Then 480 comparators, 480 repeaters, 480 redstone torches. that's for the sorting system. And then in total, the redstone that I need is 4,320, which is 67 stacks and 32. So yeah, I'll need roughly around 2 shulkerfuls, which isn't too bad. I thought I was going to need like 5 to 10. So yeah, I was not looking forward to that. I completely went off my maths. I think I timed it instead of timesing. I timed it by 80 instead of 20. So yeah, that didn't work out well. Something went wrong with my maths. So yeah, I basically completely went off track. Yeah, so it's going to be really fun. I'm going to keep trying to just add to this. It's been roughly like 3 days just to mine out this and get this layout done. Oh, I keep doing that by accident. It's just Control and B. B is my perspective, and then Control and B is my text-to-speech thingy. So yeah, I've got quite a bit left over from it. I got quite a lot of red smooth stone just in case, and I'm going to be using more on top. So I'm going to place down the spruce, and then I'm going to get the other sets added in. And I'm going to leave the floor for the time being because I don't really want to deal with the floor at the moment, because I'll probably deal with it afterwards. So I've laid out the top ones now as well. I've put some spruce down just to get a feel of how it'll look. I don't like how it I pressed B by accident. I don't like how it switches from dark to spruce, so I think I'm gonna have to do something with that. But I think it'll look a lot better. What I might do is bring like a spruce slab out so it sort of overlaps this. Just try different things. I don't really like how it looks, but I'm gonna try and put in a bit of the railing, and then I'll just mess with it later. But at the moment, I've got more mining to do, so basically I have to mine this out 12 blocks, because I'm going to have, or maybe 13 actually, because I'll have a block. I'll have to check, because I didn't check fully. It's like 12 or something, because I'm going to have a 4x5, then a 2-block pillar, maybe a 1-block pillar. I might do a 1-block pillar, it'll be a lot easier, and then a 4x5. So yeah, time to get mining. So I've been doing this for a long time now. So it's the next day. I've just been continuing on the mining. I was playing late last night to get the one side done. Luckily, Fee and Rebel came and helped me out. Fee helped me out, and then Rebel joined the realm and decided that he wanted to give it a go, and they helped out for a while. And I got quite a lot of it done. I got like the whole top bit done, and then after they left, I just took a break for a bit because I was mining for so long, and then decided to do the bottom as well. So I've done the bottom, the top, and then I'm just working on the other side now. And it's not too bad. I've done quite a lot of it already. Like I've done all that side now. I'm just finishing off this bit here, and all I've got to do is just bring it down. I think another 5 blocks down. And then once I do that, I'll do the same for the bottom over here, and then I can start moving on to decorating and getting the chests in. And I did some calculating last night while I was mining, and it turns out I need about 6 double chestfuls of iron ingots to get the hoppers. So I'm going to need 60 hoppers, and in order to do that, I need 60 stacks of hoppers. So I'll need 60 stacks of chests, and then about 19,200 ingots, which is, I think, roughly 300 stacks of ingots. So it's crazy. So I'm just going to keep working on this, and hopefully I can get it done. Right, so I've been mining for quite some more time. I had a break, and then I'd come back to it, and I started doing the bottom layer, as you can see. Over there's a hole. But yeah, I've basically mined out. I need to go to there, is where I need to go back, and then I need to go all the way down to here. But it's only this side that I've got left to do. This side and everything's been done, so I do need to bring this wall back a bit, though, because it does need to go to about here. So it's 2 more blocks I need to go back, because from here it should go back 15. So basically measured it so it goes here all the way back, so 15, and then it should go back. It's confusing, all the diameters, but I'm probably overshot it because I'm really bad at designing. But I think what I want to do for just a bit is, let me just put these away. I think I've done so much mining. I'm liking mining. Like, mining's fun and all. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is really fun. But I think I'm done with it. Just for the time being, I think I have reached my limit just for now. So I think what I'm going to do is take a little short break, and try and go on to something else. And as you can see, I've flown up here for one reason and one reason only. It looks bad. Oh, I've done that again. It looks really naff. Like, I don't like how this looks. It looks really straight. It looks awful. I really hate it. So I think what I'm going to try and do is make it like look a lot more better. I'm going to put pathways going to each one. And what I'm going to do is, what I'm thinking is add in like, so I would add like a light probably there and a light there, and I'll show you what I want to do. So basically this is what I've done. I've just done like a tiny little layout for what I want, and look at this compared to my last design. This looks a lot cleaner. It looks like the bush is actually, you know, sort of with the path instead of like little dots of bush and then spruce and then lanterns. It looked all messy. That was just like a temp design, and I went with it, but I've never really liked it. With this design, you walk by it, and if you're in proximity of it, they turn on and then they turn off behind you. And I just find that really cool, how it's like they turn on as you walk past them and then they turn off like a second later. It's like a activated system, so if I flew through here, I don't think flying does it. But basically what I've done is all I've really done is done this. So I've done blocks around it, then a block here, then that. Oh, I need to get the things. Then I've done that, then put another thing just so it looks like a thing, because I did try doing this, but it looked too consistent with this. It just adds a bit more depth to it, and really like the design of it, so I'm just sticking with this. Then I added the lamp, then I added this on. I put some spruce around it, and then I added some stairs as well, and then on top I had the slab. And compared to, like, it's in the same sort of distance, like, compared, you can hear it a lot more than, like, if I walk past this one, can't hear it. Walk near this one, it's loud, and I don't like it. So I'm going to bring this into my SMP world. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm just getting prepared. I've got my totems. I'm just getting some more fireworks, because I know that I've been into ancient cities before and they're deadly, so I'm going to make sure I've got everything I need. I've got my hoe and stuff to get them, so to get the sensors. I remember one being over here somewhere, because when I was trying to fix my iron farm, I remember seeing one somewhere this way, like right underneath my iron farm. And I remember it being down here. Yeah. Whoa. That's why I needed my thingy. I should have really brought night vision too. I know. That's fine. Oh, this is already bad. There's 2 sensors. Oh, just. I'm trying my best to do this really stealthy, but it's very hard to. I'm just going to grab him and run, I think. I think that'll be the best idea. If I hear him start to pop out the ground, I am going to crap myself. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting the skull sensors, these as well, because I need quite a lot of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is grab a load of skull, just in case I need it for design. And some catalysts too. Just anything really I can find. Yep, there we go. It's gone. Thought that would happen. So this is why I brought so many totems and stuff, because I don't know where I'm going. I think what I'm going to do is just sit up here and wait it out. I think it takes around 4 minutes for him to despawn if he hasn't counteracted anyone. I want to say. Thing is, will he spawn more if he activates them? That's what I don't get. Holy shit. Where's he going? Oh my god, he's just killing everything. I've gone here and I've just found these test chambers sort of things. I didn't know they were here at all. So I'm just getting some of this. I'm just gonna grab some of this. I've got a load of redstone stuff. I'm just trying to grab loads of redstone stuff. Oh, what's this? It's like oh, it's like a redstone. Oh, shit. Yep, I'm going back in now. I wanted to get some of these around here. If he comes and I'm just going to try and get as much as I can. I don't think he can get to me, but he kind of shoot me through the wall anyway. I'm just going to try and escape when I can. Yeah, so I got a redstone block from it, quite a lot of redstone and redstone lamps. So I've got a total of like 48 stroke sensors. I hadn't got many shriekers because I kept on shrieking every time I went near him, but I tried to grab as much as I could. Well, I tried to grab them when I got near him, and then I've got a load of stroke as well and a load of stroke vein. And then some stroke catalyst. I could have got more, but I'm only really here for these sensors. I got quite a bit though. I mean, there's this whole place that I need to explore. Like, I still haven't gone over that way. I think there's a load over there. I've just been like flying back and forth every now and then and getting a load of stuff. There's still loads around. Like, you can see so many. There's like sensor strokes over there, catalysts, more stroke sensors, stuff like that. So I'm gonna just leave it here, and then hopefully that'll be enough for me. So that should be enough, I'm hoping. And then in my redstone one, I'm going to make some more redstone lamps, but that should be decent start to it. Like, that should get me 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 just for here, and then like around there I reckon I'll have like 8, so that's another, what, 12? So around 12 just for this little bit, and then I'm going to do it all the way down, which will cost me quite a bit, but it's not going to be too much. I think it'll be probably just under 32 redstone lamps and redstone and the sensors things, and then I'm going to do like more paths, so go into up to my manor, up to my mansion, and then up to, well, I've already started on that bit, and then maybe one going over to my graveyard. Just do some outdoor exterior sort of. What is it called? Exterior? Would you call it that? Well, just some design on the outside, because it doesn't really look good. I don't like how this looks. It looks nice, but I need to fill the space a bit more. So, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I'll update you. So I've decided to work on the path a lot more. I do need to finish that up over there. So what I'm going to do is just quickly do this, just for the time being, and then I'll come back to it and like that. And then I'm just going to add like some more blocks there. But for now, that'll be okay. I'll come back to it. So yeah, I've basically, let me get my rockets out. Basically I've added paths to everything now, so it's past, I mean, I need to add paths over there, but that's going to be a separate thing later, because I'm going to have to add a whole path out and then over there, or spiral it round, and I want to start building over here before I actually do it, and it's only a graveyard, I don't use it much. But as you can see, I've made it like more sort of all over the place, so it's all like curvy and stuff, which makes it just look a little bit better than just being straight. It just looked really off, you know, like it just looked too straight. I don't know, it was weird, so adding these little curves in just adds that little bit more detail and realism, I guess. It just looks better in my opinion. And then I've just widened this out too, so I've got all the stuff for it. So I'm going to change a few stuff up on it, and then I'm going to switch to daylight sensor instead of the ancient city sensor thing that I wanted, because it'll look way better. So it's time to get into it, and yeah, I'll update you. Right, so I've done all of the thingies now. I've placed them all in. As you can see, I've done like the carpet instead, because if I placed a slab on top, it covered the sensor, and the sensor basically like Uno reversed me if it got, so it won't be getting light at all. So this is a lot better, it works a lot better, and it goes all the way down. So I've done them, so it goes, there's 2 here, but I'm going to build, I've got like plans. This is why I didn't make them go all the way. I've put them next to each other, because it's going to be like because it's a mansion, I wanted to make like a big fence around it, maybe like get a bamboo fence going, and plants and stuff, just make it all up. So I'm leaving this free just in case for now, because I've got plans for it. So I'm going to start doing the leaves, and yeah, I'll keep you updated. So I've done all the leaves. I've spent a load of leaves on this, but it looks super. I really enjoy how this looks now. It looks like an actual town with like little paths going to designated places. So I'm not doing anything with this yet because I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to wait until I get an idea for it and then do it, because it's going to be a mental thing. I might even make like a big sort of, I don't know, some sort of bridge or something going all the way up with like stairs and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I might just leave it like that so it's out of the way. Maybe make like a little railroad going around like a little tiny path, you know, out of dirt like I have with these little things. Just make it go so it goes around, or make a path going into the mountain and it'll go around and dig it out so it's like a slowly going up sort of thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really enjoy how it's going. This is super, because I've done it so it like goes up, and I've left gaps between little bits and between the lights and stuff, so randomly left gaps, and some leaves are longer and get more connected than others, some are flatter, some are more bulgy and stuff like that. So it's definitely a thing. I'm going to move this beacon and then do this, but I didn't want to have to move the beacon while doing it. We're in the flow of it, so I left it. And plus, for the time being, while I'm doing the little mining thing, I don't want to move it and then have to replace it somewhere. So I'm just going to leave it for the time being. But this looks amazing. I'm not going to add any in the middle because I don't feel like there's the need to. But it just looks so cool because you can see it's like up and all sort of roundish, so it looks super detailed from flying. Plus down here as well, I've mined it all out now, so each side's done completely correctly. 15 blocks out from here, so 15 blocks from there outwards, 15 blocks from here outwards, which is amazing. So it's all done now. All I have to do is build it up. This took a long time. This took me probably, I would say, a full day in total to do this. So I'm going to probably try and just finish some of this off, get all the deep slate and stuff in, and then, yeah, see what happens. But it's looking good so far, so it's time to move on to building this. I've just sort of done a few other things in the meantime just to move away from this project so I don't overdo it with it, and it gives me a bit of time to just think, and then I won't be rushing it or anything like that to get it done. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've made a start on the little platform thing, so I need to make platforms for them to come out to. And at the moment, I'm not doing this back bit just yet because I've just basically done these two to get an idea of how big I need them to be. And then I'm going to go and get some chests to get the general layout of the actual one, and then I can see how far it needs to go back. But already it goes 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chests, 2 pillar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so it would be let me see. I don't know. Let me use these for the reference. So wall, then chests, then wall, then chests, and then wall. So I've run this one back a bit too much, so I'm probably going to have to fill this in, but it should be alright. Because I'm probably going to leave it anyway. I'll just leave it be, and then I can just make it, because it's going to be behind it, so I can always use the space for something, and plus I'm going to be using the space for the systems and stuff, so it should be okay. So yeah, I need to bring it back to about here. So if I get all this here, there we go. So yeah, it comes back to here, and then all this is just stuff I need to do. I didn't do that bit. There we go. So yeah, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'll do this entire side to see if it looks any better, and then I'll probably do that side too. But I need loads more wood. This is all the wood that I've used already, and I think I've used about 5 stacks just for these two alone. So I think I'll probably get to the end of there and then probably need more wood, but I'll see anyway. So I've added them all in now. I've done every single side. I haven't done below. I'm going to do below in a bit, but I just wanted to get these in, and then I'm going to do the walls, and then I'll just pretty much do it below as well. And then I'll start doing the stuff. I'm probably going to fill this space in with stone or something, because I will need to do like the sort of systems and stuff like that. I don't want to fill it in with spruce because it'll be way too expensive with spruce. So I'm just going to fill it in with stone because you're not going to see it anyway. There'll be walls and stuff in front of it, and then that's where the chest is going to be. So I think the chest will start on this bit and they'll go outwards, and everything else behind it will be like the redstone, so you don't really need to see that. And then I'll probably have like a door or something so I can get through, and get in and just do anything I need to if I need any. So if I do need to get back there, I can just easily get back there, and that hatch some reasons broke. It's been really good. I've made a lot of progress. This is starting to actually form now, which is really nice. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I really like how it is. Like, I got the roof done off camera just so it would be done, because otherwise it wouldn't look good, and it did take me a while to do. I wanted to get that done before anything else. So yeah, it's been really fun, and I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.